So this is lucid dream vlog number 2, and I titled this one Emily. So in this lucid dream, me and my sister were on a hill and we're looking into our apartment or our house that we lived in when we were growing up as kids. I could see a coffin. All of a sudden the coffin opens. My sister's friend, Emily, who had passed many years ago, comes out of the coffin. And my sister in the dream starts freaking out and she starts to cry. She's like hysterical. And she starts saying, "You're alive, you're alive, you're alive. Oh my God, you're alive." She disappears for a split second. And then all of a sudden she reappears to my right. Yeah, to my right. And she's quickly approaching us, right? But the thing is that she was not walking. She was more like gliding over to us. And again, my sister in the dream is crying and she's screaming, "You're alive, you're alive." So then Emily then goes over to my sister and she looks at her and then she says, "I wanted to tell you not to cry for me anymore, that I'm okay. Everything is okay. And that I'm proud of you and I'm happy for you." So then she gives her a hug and my sister's still hysterical in the dream. So then she comes over to me, she looks at me, she tilts her head and she says, "Thank you, Juan." And then she gives me a hug. And I remember thinking, and I could feel all the emotions in the dream, from my sister, the hysterical, the crying, the happiness, the joy, and then the embrace, right? I could feel the embrace when she hugged me. And then I just woke up. I'm looking around in my room and I'm thinking to myself, wow, okay. Got out my journal, started writing, and then I went over to my mom afterwards, and then I said to her, I told her my dream, and I asked her, should I even mention it to my sister? Because it's emotional, right? A little backstory. The thing is that Emily had passed when I was like around I would say late teens, and I remember waking up to the loud screams of my sister crying. And then I was wondering what's going on. And then she told me that Emily had passed due to a car accident while on vacation. And I just remember thinking to myself, man, she's just part of the family, right? She would, come over, study with my sister, pick up my sister in the morning. They'd go to school together. It was just heart-wrenching. I decided to tell my sister, and I could see when I'm telling my sister the experience of the dream, I could see my sister's eyes were getting watery. She started to tear up, but she didn't say a thing. She was just listening to me share my dream. And then my sister says to me, "You know what?" She's like, "The day that I had the dream was the anniversary of her passing." I didn't know that. I didn't know the exact date. And I was taken aback when she told me that, because she ended up going to the cemetery, to pay respects. And she ended up taking my brother-in-law, her husband, and place a rose out of respect on the grave. I was blown away. I got goosebumps. She got goosebumps. And I was just like, wow. Anyhow, that has been another lucid dream vlog. And like I said, I'm going to be sharing more and more of my lucid dreams. I get like a lot of these, sometimes it can be too much. All right. So don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Until the next one, peace and have a good one.
You are about to embark on a journey into the unknown, the unexplained, ghostly encounters, lucid dreaming, astral projection, the Mandela effect. This is Out of Body Experience TV with your host, Juan Augusto.